Well, friends, here we are at the penultimate, second to last Alien episode, and I thinking to myself, wow, I guess it just can't be saved. Well, that's right, friends. I am the man you may know as Z from Our Reviews Will Kill You, the Part of Time podcast that gives you news, reviews, and all sorts of stuff. We've been covering Alien Earth extensively, as I wanted this show to be good. I wanted it to be salvageable. I've watched every episode. I'm on episode 7. If you're here, I will give you a brief description of what happened as I remember it. It was a fairly short episode, and disappointing is not the word. What I've been commenting on this whole time is how stupid the whole show is, how poorly written it is. This one just feels like it had holes in it. Like, stuff just happens, and it was like, how did we get here? Things just turn on a dime, and there's no real explanation for a lot of it. It just happens. So, you got a couple of weird things going on here. But let's get into it. Let's get into the review. What I'm going to react to, really, is this IGN review of it, because these dummies liked it. And I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. I'm going to get to, at some point, obviously, I'm just going to review the whole season. And we're just going to get into it and see what it looks like. Alien Earth, Episode 7. It's really, there's one glare. Every episode has been making extraordinarily stupid things happen, and I'm just going to tell you the big dumb one here, which you could write off as Kirsch the android's plan, but basically there's just so many contradictions. It's as if no one's proofreading their writing. So at some point they realize that there's been a disaster in the sealed lab, which is not protected very well. Finally, we get to see some soldiers, right? All of a sudden, there's soldiers everywhere. We haven't seen any, and now all of a sudden, they're everywhere. You have the boy Cavalier can finally be allowed into the lab, and he goes, "What happened, everybody? I don't understand." And Kirsch is like, "Oh, we've had some accidents here." So instead of cleaning up, they clean up the lab, they collect the specimens, what have you, and he's like, "Can't we just reboot the robot guy Toodles, that's dead?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't think we can do that. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Pretty sure he ain't coming back." What's real stupid is Kirsch says to him, "You need to check the tapes to see what happened," because they discover that the sheep kind of caused it. Now, to think the sheep is intelligent because it randomly rammed a wall seems a little foolish, but sure, whatever. It's kind of smart. If they had continued to watch the tape, he would have realized that his children betrayed him, and now I guess this is all part of Kirsch's plan. But then they would have also realized that they just allowed the children to kill one of 2 scientists who created them. And he's like, "Oh, I guess there's a $7 billion... Toodles is a $7 billion experiment gone down the drain," or whatever. It's like, dude, now you complain about how much they're literally murdering the only people who know how to fix these things because you don't know how to do it. And it just seems real bizarre that that's how they're going to approach this thing. So anyway, that kind of happens. And then you have the 2 kids. You have, I don't know what their names are because I just don't care. The kid who's worried about his mom. And they got Arthur, got face hugged, and now they're trying to get all this pack together. Slightly, right? He's being manipulated. They take Arthur out. Arthur magically just gets up and walking around, has nothing on his face. He's like, oh, touches his throat once. Has some stupid conversation with the kids. It's all real stupid. They go out, and then Marcy wants to take off, and this is another part that's stupid. Marcy gets convinced by her brother Hermit that they're gonna leave, and she goes, "I'm not leaving without the rest of the Lost Boys." So she goes to talk to the redheaded girl and the other girl, And the one girl's like, nah, I'm staying. And the redhead girl's like, sure, whatever. I don't care about anything. I'm just here to die. And completely ignores the other two guys. It's just like, yeah, whatever, let's go. Who cares? And while she's leaving, she's like, by the way, I'm going to free the alien because, I don't care at all about humans. They are irrelevant to me. I like my brother, but otherwise, who cares? At this point, I just want everyone dead. I just don't care. All of these people could die. I hope Kirsch lives. How's that sound? Kirsch? I like Kirsch. I even like Morrow. How about Kirsch and Morrow walk off into the sunset together? Please. And then, basically, there's a couple bloody scenes. They get away. Arthur's dead. Morrow invades the island. And you end up with the boat standoff where Marcy wants to call in the alien, but apparently you finally get to see that the robots can do something because Nibs rips some dude's face off for no reason, just starts doing it, and then is like holding on to them like they're puppet strings, throwing them around, and then Marcy starts doing stuff and things, right? And Marcy's like, gets all mad, and then her brother shoots the dude, or shoots Nibs with you would think is just an electric gun to disable her, but apparently he killed her? Like, what is going on here with all this? We're just coming to the end and we just need to get rid of people at this point. Just need to clear them out because we don't need them anymore. And I just don't care about any of it. It all sucks. At some point, they see their old graves, so they realize that their bodies have been buried, and they're not really... I guess they're trying to illustrate that they're not human anymore. It's just incredibly stupid. And they keep talking about, like, oh, this is so difficult for children to grasp. Except Marcy doesn't act like a child at all. Ever. Other than she's annoying like a child. And then they keep playing dumb song. And I mean, I like the song, but they keep playing like 2000s, 90s rock music and it has no, I don't know. I just don't care. I just don't care. Yeah, whatever. Their verdict is it's an 8 for great, Clint Gage. Alien Earth begins its sprint to the finish line with a shorter episode that goes dark and bloody in a flash, except it accomplishes nothing. And all of a sudden, Marcy's a psychopath who just wants to kill people. Look, what are we doing here? There's the morality. There's no themes, no morality, no anything. It's silly. At this point, I feel like it's just unredeemable. That's what I've come up. It's unsalvageable. Doesn't matter what happens at the end. I heard rumors that it might be getting a season 2, which is absurd to me. It's just not good enough. And the alien looks ridiculous. It doesn't look scary in daylight. It looks ridiculous. It kills things instantly. It basically touches a human being and kills it, which it didn't even do in the original Alien movie. And how all this gets resolved without aliens escaping onto Earth. There was also a shot in the movie in the show that made no sense. They showed these like big tall towers, which I assume is where the lab is. But when they show you the exteriors of the island, you don't see anything that remotely resembles that or a city. I thought it was a compound, not a skyscraper. So I don't know what's going on. I don't think they know what's going on. They're just willy-nilly putting this stuff together and nobody cares. There's no quality control. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd be very curious to hear how you guys feel about this. I'm going to keep reviewing it because I feel like hate watching it, and I'm a big Alien fan. I just got to keep it up, I guess. Catch our full audio podcast. It is on iTunes, all those places. We do live stream it here on YouTube. Also Rumble, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Friday nights, come join us. Have a drink. It's a good time had by all. Catch our shorts. We review anything and everything, and you're going to enjoy them. There's some good jokes in there. Promise you. But as for myself, well, don't forget to like and subscribe. But I'm on to the next one. Thanks for catching the video. Be sure to join our channel to get the education you deserve. Make sure you check out our shorts, live streams, and catch us on all the socials. Don't forget to like and subscribe.